Welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Curtis. Today is the official first day of summer, so what we are going to do is kick off the summer with a very, very healthy salad. And this one came at a request of my friend Lori, who asked for a kale salad that kids would enjoy eating. What I'm going to try to do today is replicate one of the kale salads that I had in a restaurant here in Denver. It's very simple, and hopefully it'll be as tasty when I make it as it is when I go to the restaurant. I have some organic kale, one bunch. I have some extra virgin olive oil, the juice of a lemon, Parmesan cheese. I have honey roasted almonds, a little bit of red pepper, and a very thin sliced apple. And that is all that is going to be in this salad. A key to this salad turning out better than the other kale salads that I've had is the way that the kale is sliced. It'll be sliced very, very thin. I was told by our waiter at the restaurant that you take the kale and you roll it up very, very tight and then just start slicing very, very thin slices from one end to the other. That is what we are going to do to start off with to get the kale all cut up. After tearing the stem off of a few pieces, I take the leaves and roll them up as tightly as I can. Starting at one end with a very sharp knife, I'm just going to start slicing very thinly from one end to the other. Make sure you watch your fingers so you don't have a finger kale salad. Now that the kale is all chopped up, it almost looks like confetti. And that's the perfect consistency that we want. The next thing we're going to do is slice an apple very, very thin. Slicing the apple very thin, all I'm doing, I'm not peeling the apple. All I'm doing is taking the apple and as thin as I can, making paper thin slices down one side. And I'll start on the other. And do as many of these as I can possibly get. It should yield about 20 to 30 slices. I'm done slicing up the apple. In fact, I sliced up 2 apples. There was so much kale, one apple just didn't look like it was enough. Now that I have the kale and the apples sliced up, now I'm going to chop up some of the nuts and add those to it, as well as grate up the Parmesan cheese. What I'm going to do is chop up about 3 ounces of the honey roasted almonds. And if you've never chopped almonds before, I just put them in a little circle on my cutting board, take my knife, and just kind of go over them. There may be some that get missed. They're not going to be uniform. I kind of like that rustic imperfection in the things that I put in my salad. Take your fresh Parmesan slice. I'm going to put in only about, I'm going to say probably 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan. And here is about all we need. After I grated the Parmesan, juicing the lemon, I'm going to take my olive oil and I'm going to pour this into a bowl. I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice, a little at a time, and taste it just to make sure I get that fresh citrus flavor without having an overpowering lemon flavor. Now that I am done making the kale salad, here is what it looks like. Green with pieces of apple and the grated cheese. It's not too drenched with the olive oil and the lemon juice, but just enough that everything is covered. You try this, you'll never see kale the same way again. This is delicious. I might have added a little bit too much of the red pepper to it, so go a little light on the red pepper and then add some more if you need. Thank you very much for tuning in to another Cooking with Curtis. I look forward to your responses and more requests. Have a great summer, and I will see you later. Thank you.